Hey, Earl, you just got an email from Mikey D. He got the tickets. He said he never got the backstage passes.
I guess another set of calls will have to be made because that
so
was...
So you did fuck up overall?
Yes, to a degree. To a degree, yes.
You told me that you have backstage passes for him.
Again, I was given that assurance that everything was taken care of.
I'm going to tell you right now, never will call me, ever. I want fucking hard tickets in my hand before I'll ever leave my house. I'll never fucking show up at these places and hope that the record guys bring something around.
But again, I mean, at one point, I think I called you at one point to tell you that. It's like everything was taken care of.
Is it?
No.
Did he have his backstage passes?
No, but... I mean, again...
What's that fucking record company?
No, it wasn't their record. It was their PR. It was their publicist and their management.
Well, you got to fucking call them and tell them that we hate them.
Yes, I'll make that call.
And say, this is the last fucking call you'll ever get. If I see you fucking kissing up again, Earl, I'm going to be pissed.
No, I mean, again, I'm as upset as anybody. Because
no, you're not. You're not as upset as me. I can fucking tell you right now, you're not as upset as me. And for you and Fez and Dave all to sit here feeling superior today, you're all fucking wrong, because this thing turned into a fucking nightmare for this guy. Turned into a nightmare. Ken, you're around a Fez.
What's up, boys?
Yeah.
You got to give up TV. There's no TV show out there that the second you see it brings back memories or puts you in a certain mood from when you were younger.
What about Wonder Years? I think that works for everybody. Of course, it's because of the music.
The show,
yeah.
But you try to watch it again, you're gonna, you realize it was kind of a kid's show.
Yeah, it's true.
You can't watch it again as an adult. And like music, you got a certain song that, first time you got laid, you got different mood for every different, piece of music out there.
Oh, I agree with you 100%. Music is the thing that anchors all that stuff. Mike, you're on Fez.
Yeah, I would choose to eliminate music, and also Michael Kors is back on tonight.
I won't know that because I've given up on the show. Tim Gunn is going to be doing the runway for the Emmys, I think, for NBC.
Oh, okay. Emmys coming up at the end of this month.
Here's Bill. Bill, you're on Fez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I love music, but you can't jack to a tune. I got to have my porno.
A porno is not a fucking TV show, you maniac. That's a movie.
But he's right.
You're still fined for it.
You need Telemundo to jack. You definitely need television for jackability, and you're not going to spank it to a Creedence Clearwater song.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you get a mirror? I guarantee you'll never jack again. If you fucking see what you look like, you look like a dolphin with a heart on.
I have to say that doesn't work because a couple times, I put a full-length mirror at the end of my bed to actually see what me jacking looks like.
So you can see your asshole while you were doing it?
It was pretty weird.
Sick bastard. That seems to me like only a chick can get away with doing that. No fucking guy can sit there and enjoy that process. Look at Earl. You got your head down. You ought to have your fucking head down. You caused me a nightmare this whole week. The three of you guys, I want you to go out and buy something nice for Mikey D.
I am not buying anything for Mikey D.
You all jumped on him, and you're all wrong. You were all 100% wrong.
I don't think I was wrong.
I'm not wrong.
About Mikey D and him being ungrateful.
Ungrateful for what? For having a fucking nightmare time. He couldn't take his wife, and he didn't get backstage.
I've never gotten backstage. Who gets backstage passes? You saw a great show for free. Suck it up.
And he couldn't take his wife. Here's Bundy. You're on Fez.
Yeah, you already got me. Hey, buddies!
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no porn on the radio.
Oh, fuck these callers.
There's no porn on TV either.
HBO late at night.
That's porn to you? That fucking Cinemax shit? That's hideous.
No, some of their shows, like Real Sex, Cyber.
Oh, my God. Real Sex. People, the only women you don't want to have sex with. Those fucking hippie mountain women that look like they got a goddamn cat on their lap.
I've also spanked it to Tax Gap Confessions.
Mark, you're on Fez.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
At first I thought this was easy. Give up no TV, no problem. But that means you can't go to Hooters and watch your Buck games, Fez.
Oh, I'd love to skip Hooters this year. I'd love to skip Hooters.
We got to be there for the Buccaneer games.
No sports. He's got it right.
That's the first fucking point that actually hurt. The no sports. Although I will be listening to baseball on the radio.
With the barbecue.
Here's Ryan. Ryan, you're on Fez. Whoops, let me try again. Hey, Ryan, you're on the air.
Hey, buddy, this is Ryan.
Yes, that's why I said your name.
All right. I was wondering why the Wonder Years never made it onto DVD.
You know, maybe it's because it was a little too early for that. I don't know how that all works out, the DVD TV shows.
No, you could, because Cheers is on DVD. I just think, retrospectively, if you look at it, it had the first 3 years of Wonder Years is good, but went downhill quick.
I only really liked the opening song, and then I hated the rest of it.
It's the same reason why 90210 never made it, because they have to license all the music out, and it would take it's too long of a process, and they would have to pay everybody out for all the music.
So really it's about music more than anything else?
Yeah.
Interesting. Pitsy, by the way, I understand you missed a beautiful shoot.
I spoke to Polo last night, and Gail got on the phone cursing and screaming at me.
What did she say?
She was like, you fucking ruined it, blah, 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 where the fuck were you? But I don't know if she knew it was me or not.
She probably thought it was me.
You know, I only want to talk to her on the phone now. I want nothing to do with Polo. I only want to do interviews and talk movies. Look at Earl. His head's down. He cannot see straight. He thought he was a winner, and he came up a loser.
I can't even see him from here now. He's down so low.
You just destroyed Earl?
No, it's just like, when does it end? Does it ever really end?
You know when it ends? When you do a job well done. Job well done, Earl, and then it ends.
No, but that's the thing, though. Again, I did everything within my power to make this happen.
Did you make sure he got in last night and backstage? Because I would have. I would have been on the fucking phone with the guy saying, is he going backstage right now? Because not even for Mikey and Lene, but just to prove a point, because you got called out.
I
would have not been able to sleep until I knew I was right.
No, I mean, and again, those calls were made. I remember at one point I even called you. It was like, hey, you know what? We took care of it. Everything's fine.
But it wasn't.
But it wasn't fine.
You quit before you were done. You NEW Earled it. That's it. That's where you were.
An angry call will be made.
What does that do, though, Earl? Last night should have been the angry call. While he was there, while the band was still there. Because we put fucking Bret Michaels on this fucking show, yapping about fucking 15 years ago he had a hit. We had to sit and listen to that fucking drone on and on. About how every time he's going to shoot himself in the ankle with a goddamn thing to make his sugar or diabetes go away.
Then again, the calls will be made.
What good's that, Earl? It's no fucking good. Doesn't make you right. You're still wrong. And you were wrong yesterday while everybody was beating up on Mikey D. Now, if you would have came off with it, then you three guys are right, and everybody's going to be on your fucking side. But he didn't get in. Everything he said about this thing not being done correct was true. Here's, let me see. Let me go to Jake. Jake, you're on Run Fez.
Hello?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I was wondering, how can you watch TV without music, man? You got to have music, because every TV, every movie is all based on fucking, on the music in the background. And even your fucking porno, you need music.
Exactly. You will be watching dry TV from that point on. You will not hear any music in the background.
Much of reality TV is dry to me.
That's bullshit. It has music in the background.
Well, I don't think of it, the music, at all.
That's because you're not paying attention to it, and that means that it's working. But, you know, and you won't have that suspense in movies anymore. There's not going to be any soundtrack.
All right,
you will be out of it.
I watch game shows mostly anyway, and do I need music for
yes.
For Price is Right?
Yes.
Why?
Listen to the music on Deal or No Deal, if you're still willing to make that deal.
Here's the tension. Da-na-na. You're not going to have that. What? You're just going to go, there's no tension here whatsoever. Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Run Fez.
Dave's an idiot. You can give up TV. You can get anything you need to watch for your computer. You give up the TV, you've got to have music.
I don't like watching stuff on the computer. It's grainy, and I like watching stuff live.
Let me. Okay, you can't watch live on the computer. And my friend, it's 2006. What is going to get better?
Computer graphics.
Yeah, computer graphics.
But does that mean that you're going to be able to watch Sopranos live on the computer? I think not, Ron.
I don't know. We don't know at this point. At this time, we don't know.
I'll just watch. I need TV just for The Sopranos alone.
Okay, you're going to keep your TV.
Fine.
No one's gonna, and why? You're the last Sopranos fan in America. I'm glad to say it. You're still waving that fucking banner.
You just won't hear any music as a wax getting ready to happen.
Jeremiah, you're on Fez.
Yeah, can you guys let the Mikey D shit go?
Well, we're going to talk about it for the next 2 hours, so why don't you turn off your radio and sit there and wait, okay?
I think I'm going to have to, because, I mean, I love you guys' show, but the shit with Earl and Mikey D and Dave...
Jeremiah doesn't care. We don't care whether you love us or not. Turn off your fucking radio and think of us as old girlfriends, all right?
Yeah.
Let me hear you turn it off before you hang up. I want to hear the radio turn off. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. We had great times together. You see what you did now, Earl?
Didn't mean to. No, I didn't mean to, but...
We cannot hear you anymore, Earl.
I'm right here.
Now you got Fezzy mad.
No, that's... Unless
you guys were all shoulder to shoulder yesterday. The three musketeers are all on the same side. I don't hear any good. Where's Dave now? Saying Earl's a saint.
I still have his back. I still have your back. I still do.
Even though Mikey didn't get in, that doesn't bother you at all. Doesn't make you feel like maybe Mikey had a point.
One thing I'm slightly irked, but that doesn't mean that me and Earl aren't best buddies. Is sometimes maybe just don't promise them all that stuff. Like don't promise them backstage
when you know you're not going to do it.
Well, for the record, I never did. He only assumed it.
I believe
bullshit.
Earl. I believe Earl.
Now that I don't believe.
See, one thing, you guys don't ever have to hear this. How many times Earl says to me, what do you think? Jack Nicholson on the show? Would that be okay? I go, Earl, why even call me at home? Yes. Yes, I would love it. And B, it's not ever going to happen.
Just say you have tickets, maybe. And
Ron, would you ever want the Stones in here doing an acoustic set? Call me back. Let me know.
My thing today is I still agree with what I said yesterday. I think Mikey D's ungrateful, and I think he ought to be glad for whatever he got from Earl, no matter what it was. What gets me today is that Earl won't call out a record company or a promotional company that screwed him over and us. That's where I turn. That's where I start to turn back.
Nice to have you back over here, Fez, where you belong. Staring down the barrel.
I'm willing to stick behind Earl and back him up. But when he does something like that,
you weren't backing Earl up because you know he was wrong. You were just against Mikey D again. That was the point. It wasn't Earl's doing well. It's that you're still mad at Mikey over not cutting you any slack because you don't remember birthdays. That's what this is about.
I remember the important ones.
You forgot Jesus' birthday last year. You tried to come up with something on the 27th. Brian, you're on Fez. Go ahead, Brian.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave up TV about a year ago and bought a laptop. I haven't even missed TV.
Thank you.
At all.
I disagree, sir. You miss it.
No, not.
The man who told you he doesn't miss it.
Anything I want to watch, I just download it, watch it. That's it. I don't have to sit around and watch TV. Like I said about a year ago, I became an over-the-road driver.
You can watch The Contender on ESPN on Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. You can watch that.
I watch it. I can watch it any fucking time I want. I go there and download it and watch it.
He'll sit before you.
You're going to see Contender before me?
Yeah, I watched Superman Returns yesterday from my truck. Didn't even have to go to the movie theater.
Well, what you're doing is illegal. And no, seriously.
Wait a minute.
Pitts, get his phone number, Pitts.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm not going to let this guy
hold on,
make
Davey
illegal...
Bootleg. I just heard you fucking say you were getting a Pink Floyd thing sent to you.
That's different. That's a totally different animal.
I gave up TV last November during that National Families Give Up TV Week.
Why?
It was just to see if I could do it.
Are you a family?
No.
Then why do it?
I'm a single-person family.
Why join in?
And it was awful. I barely made it through the week. I did end up reading a book.
Every day, Fez calls me before the show, so we check in. And every day, he brings up Tom Cruise's baby. And I go like this. Why do you give a fuck about Tom? Every day I have to say to him, we're not going to sit around and talk about Tom Cruise's baby on the air. Why is this of interest to you?
Now they've driven me insane with not showing this baby. And I know when we see the pictures, in fact, the pictures are supposedly shot by Annie Leibovitz, and they're going to be out in the fall in Vanity Fair. That's the latest update. And I know it's just going to look like another baby. But to me, they're driving me nuts by not showing me this thing.
They're not driving you nuts. The fact that they're driving the paparazzi nuts is driving you nuts. Because you see yourself, you're not standing shoulder to shoulder with Earl. You're standing shoulder to shoulder with Entertainment Tonight and all those stupid shows.
I'm just thinking Tom Cruise did something to this thing in womb when he was doing his own sonograms, and they don't want to show the defects.
Johnny Cake, Sharon Run Fez.
Hey, boys, I miss Toe Tappy Fez.
Well, you won't have long to last. I've heard it twice go off today.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, Dave, I got the Windows Media Center edition.
Yes.
And I can record anything I want. It's free DVR. It's like TiVo. And you just watch TV, record it, rewind it, fast forward it.
Not every channel, though.
Every channel.
No. You can't.
I gave my
Wait,
TV
the man's telling you can.
You can watch Deadwood on this device?
I can watch Deadwood.
Well, you can walk out on Deadwood like you would if you're watching HBO. No one can watch an entire episode.
You can watch the entire episode, and I can record it and watch it whenever I want. I gave my TV away 6 months ago. Punch it out.
I don't want to have to, when I'm watching television, have a mouse in my hand to hit the space bar.
By that, you mean your dick?
That's friendly.
No, I'm talking the computer mouse, hitting keys. Why should I like a good old-fashioned remote control? Am I wrong on this one?
Yeah, there's not much difference between a mouse and a remote control. I don't even see the difference at all. Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on Fez's side on this whole Mikey D deal. He sounds like he's a cheapo Jew, and I feel like Hezbollah building a rocket.
All right, thank you very much, because that is what this comes back to. Dave, Fez, and Earl, anti-Semitic, and I am not going to sit here and listen to it.
Why are we anti-Semitic?
I think probably the way you were raised, something to do with your parents. You probably heard it there at an early age.
Mikey D's not even Jewish.
Yeah, but you were using that word yesterday when you were acting like he was cheap.
Mikey D does seem very greedy.
Thank you for being honest. I will make you the spokesman now for Team Watley. Gene, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, guys, how's it going? 1369.
Hoo-ah!
I just wanted to say, Mikey D, he's a douche. When he got tickets, he was pissing and moaning about it. But Earl's the weakest fuck in the world. As usual, he didn't do his job. He gave the man his word, and then he showed everybody how he had a stroke.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. What's your name? Gene? John? Gene.
What's this fucking thing you're acting like you don't understand?
He's pronouncing it French.
No, because somehow that's a crazy name.
No, but it was spelled like Gene.
What's the difference?
I'm sorry. But
you no-stroke, weak motherfucker?
Wait a minute. Wait, how much more assurance can you get?
Get the fucker inside.
Ron told you yesterday just buy the fucking tickets. That's all the assurance you would have needed.
Yes, and I even made
and you didn't do that.
And I made that.
You told him to go buy his own ticket and we would reimburse.
Yes.
That's different. Yep. So his wife didn't go.
Ronnie, he ain't keeping his word, Ronnie. You can't have somebody like that on your team.
I understand that.
It's not right.
This would have been a victory for Team Watley, but like idiots, those two followed him right down the rat hole. So now there's 3 rats down in that hole.
I mean,
and me and Pitsy are out here in the sunshine feeling like successes.
How did Pitsy get in the sunlight?
Because he wasn't here yesterday. He did the smart thing. He didn't. Look, Earl just hit Pitsy for clapping.
Right.
Earl, I want you to call up Poison's people and fucking say, I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'll fucking get even with all you fuckers. I'm Earl Douglas, goddammit.
You could tell them their career's over, but why be redundant?
And then I want the 3 of you to pitch in and send something nice to Mikey D.
I am not pitching in. There is no way.
No. And Lene.
No.
Fuck no. No way.
I'm thinking Fruit Basket.
That'll spoil anyway in this heat. But no, I'm not going to do anything.
It's beautiful outside. I don't know if you've been outside lately, Whitey, but it's gorgeous weather out there. You've got it in your mind that the heat wave's on.
Well, until it gets down to the high 60s, it'll be too hot for me.
Fez, I know he's your boy, but I got to tell you something. Since 11:02, this fucker's been annoying me. I don't want to go off.
Right.
But his rebuttals are retarded.
Your rebuttals have to stay on topic, not I prefer the high to mid-60s.
Oh, look at these two. We're breaking up now. I'm getting the whole team. I see the whole
did Divide and Conquer.
Season 6 is dividing off. I'm going to have James on one side, Janelle on the other. Tell him, Fez. He don't know what the fuck he's doing. Here's Steve. Steve, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I thought about giving up old Earl there, the big gorilla. Out.
Did he just call you the big gorilla?
Yeah, that hick just called
me
the
big
gorilla.
This.
White people are so scared of black people.
Cindy Adams called Barbara Streisand a big gorilla today in the New York Post.
For what?
Made me chuckle. She apparently he's gained a lot of weight.
Really?
Yeah.
So now she's a big gorilla?
Cindy Adams hates her. She's charging like $750 a ticket.
They're well worth it if she's going to do memories.
Yeah. This is a very bizarre column.
Memories. You got to remember, when she jacks her prices up, it only affects the gays.
Well, whatever the reason, tickets are going for quite expensive.
Yes, I'm sure amyl nitrate is up at fucking price either. Doesn't affect my life. I'm not getting banged in the ass.
She's not selling out. She's not selling out, though. That's the problem.
What do you fucking care? What if she brings Tom Cruise's baby? You and Fez can go there. What do you care whether Barbara Streisand, what the ticket price is, or how well she's doing?
She's had a fall coming for a long time now, and I think America's glad that Barbara Streisand's on the outs.
She's getting $700 a ticket. How's that a fall?
I want you to know she's on the outs, but if she had to, she could reach around her couch and find more than your year's salary, just that she had dropped out of her pocket over the last couple of weeks.
Well, then stop charging. How about having a free concert in Central Park for once? Do something for your fans. $750.
Are you one of the fans?
No.
Then what do you give a shit?
What is that?
I hate when everybody feels the need to spend everybody else's money. Tell them how to run their life. I only worry about running one person's life, and that's Earl's. And Earl, it's going to fucking, after the show today, it's going to look like Officer and a Gentleman. You're going to be running in mud, holding the rifle over your head while I'm squirting you with a hose.
I thought you meant
I'm going to fucking try to DOR this son of a bitch today after the show. That's the mood I'm in.
But he's got nowhere else to go.
I got nowhere else to go.
Oh, you think you're fucking joking?
No, I'm not joking.
You think you're fucking having a gag?
No.
A, it's true, you got nowhere else to go.
That's why I'm saying it.
And B, you had nowhere else to go when we fucking brought you in.
Exactly. I'm not saying that as a joke whatsoever.
The Officer and the Gentleman scene may be the bathroom suicide scene that Earl's acting out. He swallowed a ring.
Here's Jeff. Jeff, you're on Fez.
Yeah, I want to call Pink Dick. Tell me he's going to give up friggin' music, and he's this big Pink Floyd fan. What a jackass.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I said it was going to be hard. Didn't you hear? I said it was going to be very difficult.
Well, then let's just say that you're not a big Pink Floyd fan. If you're giving that up Pink Floyd so you can watch The Contender.
I love music, but I need to be visually stimulated more. I'm a visual person. I was told that by all the guidance counselors in the history of all the schools I've attended.
Then why don't you comb your hair?
I tried.
What did you fucking comb your hair with today? A carp?
No, I put it over to the side.
Where?
On the left. I have a part.
There's no fucking part in that head.
Well, I tried.
Lean down.
When I walk on the sidewalk.
Come on over. Lean down here. Let me see.
Show Ronnie where the part's supposed to be.
Show me where the part is.
Part is right here on
the
left side of my head, parting it to... Ow! Ow! Fuck!
Now you got smacked in your part.
Well, you want to put your head out like that. I had to give it a smack.
You told me to do it.
Oh. All right, then we're both wrong.
No,
I'm the first. I'm willing to say my part of that was wrong. And actually, that was more aimed at Earl, but he's in the other room.
And doesn't have any part. He's all part.
My head's ringing.
I'm aggravated today. You know what we ought to do? We got to do the same thing the French do, and we just take August off. I know a lot of Republicans hate the French, and we have freedom fries and all that kind of shit. But you got to admit, the most civilized thing on the planet is an entire country taking a month off.
I'm all for it. I mean, why not? Every other and Europeans take long breaks and long lunch breaks. Why not take August off? It's too muggy to work anyway.
It is too muggy to work. It's too annoying. We could all go to the beach and just relax.
TV shows take the summer off. All the you never saw Seinfeld on during the summer. Why can't the rest of America do that?
Are you saying that Seinfeld is French? That's where you are on this right now.
I'm saying television in France.
Says, I don't mind you bringing him in, but he doesn't have to overtalk.
You can stop once in a while. You could have stopped it. I'm all in favor of that. Seinfeld didn't have to be mentioned. The TV fall schedule, that lineup didn't have to be mentioned.
I feel like when he comes in here, you take August off. That you're just kicking your fucking feet up and go, well, okay, Dave's got it now.
I'm for it. That's the end of my statement.
Earl, what do they do in Africa? They take 12 months off, right?
Oh, that's got to be nice.
Well, it's warm all the time, so you could pretty much take a nice break.
But is it too warm to swat the flies off your face? That's the thing. I don't care how hungry I am. I'm still keeping the flies off my face. Well, that ain't going to happen.
They're too weak. It's not from a lack of effort. It's just like they can't even reach.
Weak to brush your face.
Yes.
Weaker than a fly. That's weak.
I'm not saying it. I see it as laziness. Mark, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yo.
Yeah, buddy.
I just want to call in about yesterday and give Earl some support because I think it's bullshit about Dave. I'm out here in Las Vegas, and I've worked in the concert industry, and a lot of times those assholes don't come through, and they promise you one thing, and then all he did was relay the message of what he was confirmed that everything was okay, and then he got fucked on it. And so Dave shouldn't get pissed over what the fucking...
Dave has the temper. I'm not going to lie to you about that.
You're confusing people.
No. Mark, let me tell you this.
Or not Dave, but...
Here's why I think that you back up Earl in this. Because you can't come through either.
No, shit, dude. Come out to Vegas, dude. If you want, I'll get you the Red Piano tickets before that show's done. I'll get you tickets for Love, the new Beatles show, which is awesome, by the way. It kicks ass.
What's the new Beatles show? They're all dead.
It's like a Beatlemania.
Oh. It's Cirque du Soleil. It's their new show that was actually the only show that was approved by...
when I go to Vegas, I only want to see one show, and that's two hookers going down on each other while I'm smacking both of them with my belt. That's the fucking show I watch every time I go to Vegas. I just take my belt off, wrap it around my fist as I'm coming off the plane.
You always seem to be able to get tickets.
Yeah, I get tickets, all right. Now, both of you. I don't want to hear any whimpering. All right, Earl, maybe you should go to Vegas to work.
At least take the rest
of... croupier.
What's a croupier?
I don't know.
At this point, I just want to go into a hole in Vegas and crawl into it.
So you quit? Today's your last day?
No.
All right, today's the salute to Earl. The end of an era, Fez. We had a great time with him.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have to get that memories back on already from Barbra Streisand. That gorilla.
Bitch.
I got to come up with $1,500 take my check to a show.
Well, you won't see Miss Cindy Adams there.
Could you imagine you hand over $1,500, they hand you back 2 tickets? You're going to be furious. Fuck. Fred, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, if Dave is so visual, he can watch his DVD of The Wall with overproduced images instead of overproduced music.
Oh, little shot at the boys, at the Floydsters.
It's a visionary film. The visuals were groundbreaking.
As he walked out on it.
Walked out. Only movie I've ever walked out on.
You probably were
with
tired.
2 middle fingers up in the air like Stone Cold, walking backwards.
Were you sick?
You're breaking glass, and there's Fezzy leaving.
I said, which wall has the exit attached to it?
Good one. You know, the fact is, as angry as you were, you turned it into a pun.
You were probably tired, though.
No.
See how annoying he can get?
Yeah, where I answer the question, and then he tells me no, that my answer isn't correct.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my feet up and start drinking water and see how long it takes you to be pissed at this son of a bitch.
That won't take long.
I hope you took a nap before you saw the wall.
I'm already pissed. I am already pissed.
You're sure?
Because you did the sleeping line already. You did the hungry line. You did the didn't feel good line.
Okay.
I was in fine shape.
All right. Were you,
You say it's fucking tough, isn't it, Fez?
It's brutal.
Yeah. Nick, you're on Fez. Oh, your phone's shit, brother. Your phone's just garbage. Hey, Anthony. Anthony, you're on Fez. Go ahead, Ant.
Hey, Ron, I gotta say, you are a sick bastard with the laziness comment with the flies flying from the face.
Well, I don't know. I got news for you. I probably don't watch a lot of these shows as closely as I could. I honestly didn't know. That's why, Earl.
I've never heard it described as laziness that they can't swat the flies.
But I mean, I don't care how sick I am. I'm getting fucking flies off my face. I just hate that.
I mean, it can't feel good.
I agree with you too, but I've never heard it described that way. You are a sick bastard. I'm out.
And I'd be honestly sleeping inside a net. I get one of those nets. Like when white people go to Africa, they always have a nice net all around them. I never see any of the Africans with one.
Maybe they can't afford.
How fucking expensive is a net?
Can't you make one?
Get a fucking fish net.
They don't have fishing equipment over there. I don't think. They have twigs and stuff. Certainly not any fishing equipment.
You tell me that they can't come up with a net.
I don't see that happening anytime soon. Not without American aid, that is.
Well, we send them stuff. I see them wearing Nikes when they're over there. See them wearing a Jordan shirt. Everybody send them a net.
It would be as simple as pulling your shirt up over your face.
Jason, you're on Fez.
Yes, I think Earl needs to get the publicist on the phone and call him out on that.
Earl is lying, and he doesn't even want to come up with it. And I'm going to guarantee you right now, I bet you didn't talk to Mikey D, explain to him where the tickets were last night, right, Earl?
I left him 2 voicemail messages last night.
Explain to him he might not know the way to ask for backstage.
What was told to me was that at will call, everything was going to be at will call. Tickets, and if there.
And what happens if it wasn't? What should Mikey have done?
What's your name, sir?
Well, that part, I had no control over that part. I didn't know who to. I mean, obviously, I didn't have a contact person at the venue to call.
I would have. If I was sat here and pretend I was Big Earl Douglas.
Because again, I was dealing primarily with the company on the West Coast.
And I remember you're the one who bugged to get that fucking guy on our show. Whatever his name is.
Brett Michaels.
Nah, that can't be it.
Brett Summers?
Bret Hart. I thought you wanted to bring Bret Hart on the show, which I'd love to have.
Or Shawn Michaels.
Sure. I'd have them both on. This time it seems like fucking Bret screwed Bret. Here's Tommy. Tommy, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Tommy?
I think Fez.
Tommy?
I think I know why you didn't like the wall.
Why is that?
Were you tired when you saw it?
No, I was not tired, and I think I've covered that. Thank you.
Maybe you didn't eat something. Did you eat?
These are good. This is what I was wondering, Tommy. Thank you for asking these important questions.
Do me a favor. Let me see the part in your hair again. This time I won't hit you.
Okay.
Because do you really have a part? Do you really have a fucking part?
Yeah, on the left side.
Yeah,
I try and pattern my hair after John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, my word.
But don't, this time.
Well, take your fucking...
I am. I'm going
headphones
to.
on. Really, where is it?
On the... Ouch!
I'm sorry. I really do want to say it now.
All right. But this time, don't do it, please.
I'm not going to do it.
This is the last... Ouch!
That's for saying the same shit. That's for saying... No.
That's it. No,
That's it? You're not going to do it again?
I'm not falling for that again.
That's 3 smacks in a row to your non-existent part.
It hurts.
Jeff, you're on Ren Fez.
Hey, I just want to say definitely music over TV. And Dave, you can get a remote for your laptop. And if you need visual stimulation, go back and look at the picture of Ron slapping the shit out of your head.
It's not on the website.
You know what? I apologize.
I have a headache.
Well,
I already have a head cold.
You know why you have the headache?
Yeah.
Because I kept slapping you. And I feel seriously sorry for that. I feel partially to blame.
I accept your apology.
Well, we both apologize.
I apologize, too.
All right, come here, buddy. Let's be friends again.
If I shake your hand, are you going to do something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am. I'm going to smack you again.
I'm not doing it. Shake your head, then.
If you get within fucking 2 feet of me, I'm going to smack you again. And I'm going to tell you something else. Today it starts with smacks, tomorrow it's closed fists, and eventually I break a bottle and I cut your fucking jugular out.
Wait.
And I guarantee you.
escalated a little
You know what?
quickly,
I'm going to call my lawyer. I'm going to just go, what's the defense like? I'm going to hear the air check. Just play that for the jury. And I bet people in the jury are going to be going like this as the show's going along. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
You can't you just lengthen that a little? I mean, tomorrow maybe open-handed to the face.
All right, I'll do that for you.
Thank you.
Tomorrow,
not close.
And now you owe me a favor back.
All right.
But tomorrow I'll smack you in the face.
Okay.
Here's Brian. You're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah. The United Nations Foundation has a charity called Nothing But Nets to buy nets for African families.
Yeah, they are, but they're soccer nets. And what the fuck is that for?
They're not soccer.
That is not going to help you to sleep inside a soccer net. The flies still get through.
And maybe that's why that Ivory Coast team went so far this year.
I thought that website was net.net.
Hey, Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Earl was talking earlier about the day in history with the blacks, only 3/5 of being a human being. He only did 3/5 of a job on the damn tickets for Mikey D, right?
There's the winning cowbell.
Out of mouths of babes. You're going into the big-ass prize closet, my friend.
You're going to get a CD copy of the Ramones' greatest hits thanks to Rhino Entertainment. That CD is in stores now, or you can go to rhino.com for more information about it.
Yeah, that's the perfect gift for that hayseed, Fez. I'm sure he's a big Ramones fan. Ramones, thank you very much. Here's Kevin. Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, how you doing, guys? I just wanted to defend Earl. I've been in his position before, and record companies will pull the last minute. And before Earl can even do anything about it, they're already telling him, oh, there's nothing we can do about it. So now he looks like the bad guy.
He's the bad guy today. Somebody's got to be responsible. It's the world of rules, my friend.
I think being hard on him, right?
And here's the thing. Not only did he let himself down, he let Fez down, he let Dave down. Because those guys all attacked Mikey D yesterday. And I think today, under the new morning light, we could see that Mikey D was correct. Pitsy and I, on the other hand, we knew better. And
Pitsy wasn't even here.
Exactly. Don't you wish you would have missed yesterday? You'd be over here in the winner's circle with me and Pitsy.
And Mikey D was not justified yesterday whatsoever. I don't think Mikey D was right at all.
By today's thing, he said Earl's fucking us all up. He couldn't take his wife. He never got backstage. He was promised 3 tickets front and back. That's what he was promised.
He was promised for Earl to do the favor for him, but Earl wasn't able to do the favor. So Mikey's just...
Don't say that you can do somebody a favor, Fez. If I say to you, oh, I'm going to feed your dog, right, while you're away. You're going away for a month, I'm going to feed your dog. You come back, your fucking dog's dead, right?
Right.
I'm going to say to you, hey, I wanted to, please. I said I'd do you the favor. I couldn't make it over. Let's not make a big deal out of it. The dog has to be fucking fed.
I wish Earl had fed the dog yesterday. But
well, now the dog's dead. And yet you're saying that somehow Mikey D's to blame for that.
Mikey D's behavior was just unacceptable.
So's Earl's.
Throughout the whole thing.
You're going back to you thought it was unacceptable during your meltdown. That's where all this goes back to. This is all about the meltdown.
And I told Earl yesterday, why keep helping the guy if that's the gratitude you're going to see?
And now we got to.
And then he kept trying to help the guy, and he didn't come through.
And now we got to find a way of making up to him.
No, we do not.
And that trip to Vegas is on my mind now. If we can get that for him, trip to Vegas.
Fred Michaels, I don't think did he ever even offer backstage passes?
Yeah, he did.
Just offered.
Oh, I want to fucking meet you. Come on over. He called back after he did the fucking interview, like acting like we're all going to get together and have hoagies.
I still think Earl's in the right here.
Earl, you got to get the fucking Bret Michaels, and you got to get something in that fucking needle of his, so that he's shooting up some kind of window cleaner.
What about air? Air in the hypodermic.
You're having fun with it, aren't you, Earl?
No, I'm not.
I want him to shoot up window cleaner when he thinks he's doing something to his sugar diabetes, and I want you around and say, Ron and Fez say hello. And that's the last thing he hears.
Just put some cotton candy in that syringe.
Fucking starving. We got any cotton candy?
That should do it.
Or a funnel cake or corn dogs. Any carny food at all, Earl?
No, we're out of carny food, unfortunately.
I'll take one of those hideous snow cones right now. Even a blue one.
The blue is always my favorite.
I bet it was, huh? You've been known to do it from an early age.
I meant blue coloring.
Oh. I meant blue job. All right, we're going to take a little break here. We'll be right back. Ron and Fez.